days that we have to be apart. You daylight, the sunset, you daylight, the sunset. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake up in this daydream. You're my daydream. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake in this daydream. You're my daydream. Anywhere I go, I'll miss you. Anywhere I go, I'll miss you. Anywhere I go, I'll miss you. Anywhere I go. Anywhere I go, I'll miss you. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake in this daydream. You're my daydream. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake up from this daydream. You're my daydream. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake up in this daydream. You're my daydream. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake up in this daydream. You're my daydream. Anywhere I go, anywhere I go, I'll miss you. Anywhere I go. We'll sing along to all my bittersweet melodies. No, I still can't seem to. No, I still can't seem to. No, I still can't seem to.
Thank you, Comey,
No, I still can't seem
for the 5 gifted.
I still can't seem to sing more than blues when it's time for my verse. It's true that I need you to turn my blues
This
into
stupid emulator's
verse
pissing me off
that I
already.
The setting sun I'll long for till kingdom come. I'm wishing I could speed through all of the days that we have to be apart. You daylight, the sunset.
I was using LD Player first, and it kept crashing, so I stopped using it. Whatever they did recently, it just doesn't work on any of my devices like it used to.
It's no fair.
All right, I might as well find something to do while we wait.
You're my daydream. It's no fair. I don't wanna have to wake in this daydream. You're my daydream. Anywhere I go, I'll miss you. Anywhere I go.
So you can find a way to fix the phone issue. There's nothing wrong with the phone. I need to get a cable that's long enough for me to still be able to stream it the way that I used to. The cables I have are either too short or they're not powerful enough.
I don't wanna have to wake up from this daydream. You're my daydream.
Let's see what this thing is Comey sent me. All right, so is this actually like a playable character? Or is it a joke? Are these his? Wait, it's not giving me the details for some reason. Tin Man throws an alchemy unit, which causes ground enemies around the landing point to gain a certain degree of weakness for a few seconds and receive a certain amount of spell damage or cast, spell damage, arts damage maybe, every second. Second skill, Big Larry. The Tin Man throws an alchemy unit, causing enemies on the ground around the landing point to receive a certain amount of arts damage every second within a few seconds. And friendly units recover a certain amount of health every second. Can be recharged 2 times. Huh. The art's fire too. So, oh, this is, wait, is this for IS5? Is this for IS5 specifically? New welfare for IS5, level 25. Got it. Oh, you sent me the skills after I couldn't translate them. Did I get it right? Throws an alchemy. Yeah, I get it. It said spell damage, but it was arts damage. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay. Yeah. 50%. I hate emulation. I hate emulation. Like, I feel for you guys who don't just use your phone. I do. Jeez, man, it's so freaking stupid. Billy. Wait, why is Arknights a top game today? Did something happen in Arknights? Chat? Did something happen in game that... Oh, IS5 just dropped. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That, okay. That would make sense. Nah, it's not out yet. It's next week. So just the announcement then ranked it up to top 2? Just the announcement ranked it up to top 2? I don't understand how the, like, is this, okay, we have Dusk in here. Maybe Dusk can answer this, or maybe anyone else who lives in CN. Is this just like a most talked about list? Because it says popularity list, but a popularity list in here in like America or global, it would be like the games that people are most downloading. Like here, it changes almost every day. So like, what is this actually? This is only Bilibili server downloading. So it's most downloaded on the Bilibili server at this current moment and most talked about. Okay. Okay. It's just confusing, bro. You saw that? Heaven Burns Red is going to China too. Hey, they finally ramped it up. They finally ramped it up. We may be behind, but I'm telling you, when that game comes out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Arknights. Did I already open it? Yes, I did. Okay. So we want to take a look at, you guys said there was a new EP that came out. I swear to God, I swear, every single time that I think it's going to be gloomy and sad by looking at their fucking character, I am wrong. I swear to God. I could take a look at the character and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a gloomy one. I'm like prepared for it. And it's like starting off like some fucking, like, what is this? I'm wrong every time. Every time. Is this the first time we got a song in Japanese? Wait, that's Japanese, right? Hold on. It's Japanese. Where is this the first time we've gotten a song in Japanese? No, it's not the first. Not the first at all. Where'd it go? I saw Baka said. How is Nymph looking gloomy? She's basically a strawberry shortcake. That's what I want to do to you. I like the song, it's just not what I expected. This gives me heavy anime opening vibes. Like we're about to watch some freaking cutesy anime. Like I swear. Why am I in gray? That I had to mute you one day because I was trying to sleep. You kept messaging me. And I tried to end the conversation and you kept going. Where'd it go? That's so anime opening. That's so like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but I could definitely look at that on it like at the beginning of like a very cute house, more like ending. You think it's an ending? Okay. I'm sorry. You'll never know if I'm sleeping, but just don't be surprised if I just stop answering because there's like you and two other people that's like ready to talk when I'm ready to sleep. So, where's the other song you guys wanted me to take a look at? You don't have to be sorry, dude. You were right over it. Oh, this one? It froze. Homie, I hate this thing. Please don't start crashing again. Please don't start crashing again. I hate this thing. Okay, it's still working. I think. Work. I'm gonna bang my head against this computer. I feel like banging my head against this desk because of the simulator, man. AI video summary? What the fuck is that? Oh, it automatically came up with a summary for the video. LD player wouldn't even load on this computer. Okay, 91. Have I tried Google Play Games? No, I haven't. Not on this computer. It's more native, isn't it? Maybe that will work. We'll download that if this doesn't work.
Keep holding on. It's human.
audio messing up for you guys? Oh. The song's kind of okay. It's okay. It's picking up a little bit. I don't know how to feel about this. Ah, this song was made for stoners. Got it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that's cool. Song's still okay. Wait, why did they drop this? What is this relevant to? Did something happen in game? Lone Trail rerun. Okay. And this
is my human instinct to never let go.
she's so cool, man. She's so cool. I really hope she ain't dead. I really do. Okay, hold on. Because the emulator does a thing every single time that I get to the home screen, and it shows something that I don't want to show related to my Google Play account. So if you hear cracking here, that's normal. This emulator is just trash. It should start smoothing out after it gets past this.
The anti-Arichnium
That ain't
communication
normal.
lines have been activated. Signal received. Come in, Babel. This is Calcit, exploring the former Lithanian region.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I just thought I was going to get on today. We were going to have a grand old time with Papa Chaotic, and we were going to read some Arknights with all of my children, okay? I figured that's how this was going to be. And today, it's fucking computer. Can you please? Thank you. Name leaked? No, it's not. I've literally been in Word documents that had my name at the top corner. And that's my nickname. You've seen 3 names for me on this freaking streams. That's the screen you don't want us to see? No, because I would have blanked it out. I don't really care. I want to bang my head against the wall today. Okay, everything loaded. What happened to my phone? My phone's fine. In fact, I got it. Oh, it's on my bed. But I have this device here. You can't pull it because, yeah. I have this device that captures everything and sends it to a capture card, and it allows me to get the best quality out of my phone when I'm streaming and charge the phone at the same time. Well, ever since moving my computer used to be over here. Now they're over here, and now I can't reach anything because when I plug it in, it can't reach up to the top. So I had to buy a new cable. I bought a new cable. It wasn't strong enough to power the device. So I'm waiting for another new cable. It's just Have you not tested Mumu on the new PC? This is the new PC. The thing that I'm streaming on is the old PC. This is the new PC. The thing you're watching me play with is the new PC. That's what's ticking me off. Like, there should be no issues with Mumu Player right now. All I do is play games on it and turn it the fuck off. Oh no, the cable doesn't work, period. Like it's a capture device. So it doesn't matter what game I play. It's supposed to be capturing my phone. It's just not capturing anything. How about Google Play Beta? Yeah, good point. We could try that now. First, let me pull up chat, and then we'll try Google Play Beta. That's a good suggestion, honestly. Because I know this is going to work. It's worked on every fucking device that I've installed it on. It just doesn't allow me to sideload games. That's why I don't use it. Did I read any of the story yet? Not today, but we have started. We're just kind of like having emulation troubles now because I can't plug up my phone at the moment. When you get a new PC, guys, make sure it has all the ports that you're looking for to avoid problems like this. Okay, I'm gonna hide my screen because I'm using a specific email and I don't want you guys to see this email. Okay. I've played Arknights on this before, so it should have Arknights already like library. Oh, they're adding more games. That's cool. See what else they've added. They haven't added too much. All these are like mostly games that motherfuckers will not play. I'm saying that as they're being loaded on here, and okay, most of these are games that people who actually play games wouldn't play. Let's put it that way. My Cat. Fantastic Pets. Animal Farm for Kids. War and Magic. Cube Block. Family Farming. Hey guys, let's go play some Family Farming. Or let's go play a Cooking Tale. I'd be lying if I didn't say that. Okay, the bitch is loud. The bitch is loud. Hold on. You see that, motherfucker? This is speed. This is how it should be working. You want me to listen to some PGR stuff during an Arknight stream? No way, an emulator that's working. I don't think this is an emulator. I think this is making games native. That's why all the games doesn't work. Yeah, it's not an emulator. That's why it works. Arknights PC? Nah, I think what they did was literally throw it on here so they didn't have to pay for people to develop a PC version. And honestly, there's no point. I'm gonna just be honest with you. There's no point. For a game this old, there's literally no point for them making a PC version. I think it's fine. The shittiest phones can run Arknights. 5 years is old? Yes, 5 years is old because there's like 20 new cell phones and a new GPU coming out every year. 5 years is old. Okay. We're gonna put this to the test. I'm not gonna hide anything. We're just gonna see if it does the thing that the other emulator does, because the other emulators don't show my fucking information. If I get doxxed here, you guys seen it first. I'm moving anyway, so I'll be fine. How often do you move? I don't move often. Damn, was about to come for trick or treat. I hate you. I hate you. Get your cams ready. If it just shows my email, then that's fine. But it does this thing where it pops up like, so I'll just tell you, it reacts with fucking a weather app that's on my computer, and it shows my location. So get your cameras ready. If it fucking pops up, then I'm screwed, and you guys, I just delete the VOD later. But I just delete the VOD later and make it so people can't rewind. But if it, you know, just shows my email, that's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck about that. Am screen recording? You guys are retarded. You guys are. Oh man. Okay, please, for real, don't. I'm actually like worried. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Hold on. Oh! This bitch just works! This is fire!
Arknights.
The anti-Orichnium communication lines have been activated. Signal received. Come in, Babel. This is Chaotik.
Everybody,
Exploring
delete
the
your
former
Mumu
Lethanian
players,
region
delete your
as
LD
planned.
players, delete
No
your all that
coagulation
shit.
point found
This
as of
shit
yet.
is just working. It's
What about
zooming.
you, Doctor? What's the situation there?
Can I full screen?
みんな僕のルートに沿って行動してね
You can hide your fear.
I'll pin you to your shadow.
即戦即決
I'm headed into the thick of it.
It's quite limited still though. Okay, this will work for me.
Hostile sighted. Over.
I use emulators so I can be sweaty during CC and get max risk.
I'll pin you to your shadow.
Are you saying you're not capable of doing it on in normal setting? Are you saying you're not good at Arknights? Is that what you're telling me in pure daylight, Tiana? You're not good enough to do it without an emulator?
Target.
Tiana! Tiana!
僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
Okay, let me pull up my stuff again. Because I thought I was going to have to restart again. Man probably never even beat Elden Ring blindfolded.
僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
Nature should not be disturbed.
I can't even. How many risk 18s? Oh no, I'm shit. And I'm more than happy to say I'm shit. But shit might even be an understatement.
これで分かったでしょ
But I can recognize shit when I see it.
Monster.
When I see it. I'm sorry.
分かったでしょ
I'm sorry.
全員の行動力を奪うそれでいいだろう
Solidify.
Is my Typhon S1?
これで分かったでしょ
I don't remember.
Arknights charging. Stay calm. Nature should not
Yes.
be disturbed.
Okay, we're gonna chat. This is like my benchmark. This is what I do whenever I'm testing my the emulator. Wait.
分かった
Arknights is its own application. Yo, okay.
Nature shadow.
Oh, I can't pin it. Fuck. I was about to say. Oh yeah.
これで分かったでしょ
This might be the best way to play. Hold on.
動き回るなそうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう
What else does it have on here?
Nature shadow.
即戦即決
Yielding is not an option.
Please, please, please. No!
Yielding is not an option.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ
Cowards break the silence.
Why do they have
first.
shit games on this emulator?
いや悪いね僕は別に無駄だ
Yielding is not an option. I will save it
There's a
for us in
PC
the
client for this. Why do they
No
have...
one will find it.
There's a PC client for this.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ
Outer Plane.
Solidify.
There's enemies.
I'm just letting the thing in the background finish, and then we can get started with the
Yielding
story.
is not an
これで分かったで
The distance. There.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Get out of my home.
即戦即決
The list has gotten longer.
I will
It's
save
still
it
just
for
more
us in the
shit
chat.
games, but
Solidify. Solidify.
いや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
You can't hide your fear.
Nature should not be disturbed.
Yielding is not an option.
not an option. Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Yielding is not an option.
Nature should not be disturbed.
Yielding.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
They can also put fuck.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Nature should not be disturbed.
I'm gonna think of some games and I'm gonna tag every fucking developer. Every single
Solidify.
one. Oh, that's a good point. Aether Gazer is getting a PC client, isn't it?
Sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
All right. We can do this while we wait.
Roger, Wilco.
I'm just gonna let this finish because I'm not gonna stop an annihilation. That's just free gems. So, let's see. Billy, let's go right back here. What else should I look at? All right, you PGR heads that are in here wanted me to watch something. This is your one time to get me to watch the trailer. What is it? Damn, y'all quiet now. Y'all were asking me to. What did y'all want me to look at? Lucia EP. Okay. This new one right here. All right, I know, guys, this is not Arknights. All right, I've seen 3 people in here say something about PGR, taking a look at this PGR thing, so we're gonna watch it real quick while we wait. It has less than 100 enemies here as we wait, so yeah. Wait, it's a song. Okay. I was expecting like some crazy shit to happen on the fucking screen. They got more money now, so they started doing.
无需确认也会在你身侧，畅想过某天旅途最后，眺望出口，星辉洒满湖泊，美好远景排列，组合千万种，唯一锚定是你明亮轮廓。
I'm gonna say one thing, and this is not a bad thing. It's just it doesn't fit in my opinion because I don't know what's going on in the game. Why is it so happy? Why does it sound so happy? Maybe I don't know the lyrics, but why does it sound so happy? Why is it like, homie, there's a virus out there destroying everything. Like, did something happen in the game that's good?
指引我的河苗，直到有爱笑，羽毛和花瓣在脉络，总可迎着那一缕风，向未来坚定追踪。共有的梦。
Arknights has happy songs too, yeah, but the difference is I'm not used to it in Punishing Grey Raven. Like, I don't know any happy songs for Punishing Grey Raven. They're usually EDM style or tech style or something like that. These style of songs are common in Arknights. This isn't common for PGR. That's why I'm asking, did something happen? Like, it's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm not used to it. I want to watch this because I'm so curious. I'm so curious because the fucking it's a happy ass song. I'm so fucking curious. When this is done, we're gonna watch this video real quick. I want to see what's going on. I like it, but I like Chinese music anyway. So that doesn't like that like okay, sorry chat. I'm gonna look at a few of these real quick. I'm just a little curious.
你又回到相同的终点了，露西亚。
I swear, if this song starts playing with us,
这是我也无法逃离的闭环。沙龙改变不了任何事。
Look at him flexing that Wuthering Waves money.
那位指挥官已经做出了自己的选择。
Bit rate's low though.
你能做的就是接受这个结局。
牺牲就能解决一切吗？
那就去乌域中，看看人类真正要面对的威胁吧。
乌域？那是什么？这里是康斯塔雷耶呀！小心，黄金时代也出现异核生物了。
This is very well animated. I just wish the bit rate was fucking higher.
你想让灾难提前降临？
不，我正在阻止它。
阻止？就靠你身后那个不完整的钥匙，还是把它交给我吧。否则，我就只能对那位指挥官下手了。该死的，还有你，李浩代行者！
救下那位指挥官。
Look at her expression, bro.
鹬蚌相争，渔翁得利，指的就是这种情况吧。接下来，我说了，该死的还有你！ 可你们的钥匙还能用几次？
What the fuck? Don't hit her with the Himiko, man. Okay. Yes!
我们绝对不会辜负人类的期待。出发吧，指挥官。一定要平安回来。
Yo, this is gas, man.
既然如此，就让我来承受这份代价。
I just had super fucking deja vu. Is that the same singer from fucking Honkai Impact 3rd? What song is that?
你又回到相同的终点了，露西亚。
Ha! We're back at the beginning. Whoa, okay.
总要有一个人成为那只正确的蝴蝶。
What song was that? Fuck. We'll start the game after I figure this out. It's not Da Capo, is it? Moon Halo? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, okay, that's it is. Yeah. Okay. All right, we can start now. Yo, that was fire though. That was actually fire. That's a step in the right direction in terms of the narrative for PGR. It's just I'm so like when I tried to come back to the game, it felt, I looked at all the chapters I'd have to do and it just felt overwhelming. So I just couldn't do it. All right. Thank you. Who said Moon Halo? Thank you, Chin. Thank you, bro. All right. I would have been sitting there forever. I almost went and started a new chapter. Which one were we on? I thought AK is more overwhelming. It is. Why would I want to add more to that? You see how I'm struggling with this shit? Why would I want to tackle on more story when I haven't kept up with the one that I am like super excited about? Start on FC5? Okay. I was just about to go look at the VOD. Let me just make sure. FC5 after, FC4 after. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 5. All right. Let's do it! By the power of Grayskull! All right, first, before we even start, are you guys able to hear everything fine? Can you, is the music loud? Is it fine? Like, how long are you gonna read today? It's 7:42. I'll probably have I have longer than 2 hours and 30 minutes, so we could just do the damn thing. We can hear. Okay, cool. So yeah, this will be longer than one of the night streams. All right. Reed, how's it going over there? BGM's low? Is that better? All right. All right, cool. Bagpiper Reed. I just came up with a shitty joke. Bagpipe. I'm just gonna say bagpipe. I'd give bagpipe the pipe because Reed is too horny. Get it? Okay, I'm done. Okay. Oh, okay, unsub. No. Stay with me. Okay. Unliked. Oh, yes. All right, Reed, how's it going over there? Yes, no problem. God, this emulator runs so much better, or whatever the fuck it is, native app, whatever. All right, that's the last tint we've got. That's the last tint we've got to put up. Wow, you two are a powerful pair, right? You were taken off, weren't you? Hey, Chinchin and I were investigating those specters. Wow, structures. That's the word I saw. Those specters that were under Art's control. We've still got other assignments once everything's done here. This is the edge of County Trent. No barracks will be coming I need to keep some of this to myself, man, because I could come up with 1,000 of these. No barracks will be coming looking for trouble no more. If only we'd been if only we'd been better at maintaining order. Wouldn't have had all this commotion and unjust treatment. What are you on about? If it weren't for all of you, there's no chance we've made it this far. If this were me own home, I'd be treating all of you to a nip of elderflower liquor tonight. Elderflower liquor, that shit must get you fucked up. I'd even be giving the stuff away, but most of the supplies we have on hand come from that Rhodes Island you're lot from. I need to get my head out of the gutter and start focusing, because I've come up with like 20 dirty jokes in my head, and I'm trying to keep it to myself so I can focus. Okay. If we write to Rhodes Island, will you get the message? We'll be letting you know once we've settled somewhere. If you're ever back in the area, drop by and say hi. Maybe, once Victoria's war comes to an end, plus there's someone Chin Chin should be meeting. What about you, Reed? Where are you going next? I think I'll make sure everyone is settled down before I take care of my own business. Even though they are away from Skatana Fields, their crimes and the hand of the lights out bell. I keep on forgetting that's a, okay. The Tarans still live in muddied lands, trapped where they stand. I think I need to help them come up with ideas. I can speak both Taran and Victorian. If we enter the cities later on, we'll run into other people of all kinds, and I can help negotiate. At least, I could do it more easily than others. Oh, right. When you went looking for the Rhodes Island safe house today, did you get followed by anyone? I don't think so. It's okay. Thank you for reminding me. If those soldiers are here for me, I won't be afraid. And also, thank you for your kindness. Say, will you sell me a tent when the time comes? The factories in the cities make that canvas. They don't leak water even if they get rained on for half a month. Just perfect for me to get retrofit. Retrofit meaning to furnish something such as a computer, airplane, or building with new or modified parts or equipment not available or considered necessary at the time of manufacture. Okay. To retrofit my trolley. She's a fair, kind-hearted one, and I'm sure you'll be fair when it comes to naming the price. I think you two'd have no trouble reaching a deal. I'm joking. Where would I find the money for something this nice? Who would have thought, though? We were just trying to figure out how to survive a couple days ago, but now we get to sleep in these sturdy old factory-made tents. We can even light fires at night. Hey, they're a capable bunch, and they know Ripathy well. Incoherently, whistles. This is definitely an opportunity for them to just put the sounds in the game, but of course they didn't do it. And then they type it out. I'm not singing that. Miss of the Shroud the Valley. Hide her figure weighing far. It's a beautiful song, that. Out of all the people who fancied me, you might be the only one who still remembers me. Don't be saying that now. I'm certain everyone remembers. This Euripides not your fault. This was slightly off key. That lad, Selman's brother, he's gone. The whole Dublin squad we helped out, they might just be gone too. We did all that for nothing. At least you're still alive. You went missing for so long, but you're still alive. I saw Reed handing you some medicine. Is Euripides really curable then? No, they said there's no cure for it. But please don't be blaming these Dublin soldiers. I hid them in the factory's lorries. Lorries? Like, I know the word, but I just can't think of it. And raw originium ore shards got in their wounds. This isn't their fault. I'm not blaming. I'm just feeling awful. The rest of you had faith in Dublin, but I didn't have what it takes. Dublin's more impressive than any of us. They got weapons too, but we all saw what happened to that squad in the end. Dublin treats us well and lets our Taran voices be heard. But after that, it beats me. All I remember is the blood I saw on the lorries that day. Okay, it isn't what I thought it meant. Even now, someone wants to try and find Dublin to fight the Victorians, and I can't pull her out of it. She and Reed were chatting for so long that day. Say, did Reed not talk even a little sense into her? I don't think it's bad that someone wants to do this. A colony like her got much to accomplish for other Tarans. Do you remember? Not long after I got infected myself, the entire infected district was chased out of town. It was the stronger of us after that took everything that could lay their hands, everything they could lay their hands on from the rest of us exiles. Jeez, I cannot read. Left behind only frail prisoners and children, and the ones like me ailing badly from the sickness. You should have told us sooner rather than keep it all to yourself. At the very least, it would have spared you some pain. To tell you the truth, I can hardly remember any of it. I can't remember why no one fought back, why no one tried to protect one another. I always used to think that's just how life was. Doesn't matter what's in your hands when you're starving. You close your eyes and tuck in. Lisa died at the bottom of the mine. So did... Oh, fuck, what is that name? Claudia? I'm gonna say Claude. I'm not saying all that. Has your family ever explained about working in the mines? I couldn't say. Really, maybe it's how hard it is to blame someone for it. But at the very least, I did feel right terrible when my sisters died. I went to find someone to talk to about it, but it was dark and suffocating at the bottom of the mines, and no one had the time to listen. I got out to peddle my wares around, and it turned out everyone had their own troubles already. No one had an ear to lend to me. But hey, not too late to talk now. Right you are, it's not too late. The wood we've gathered should be enough to last us through the night. Let's go then. Won't be easy for you to tell the way once the sun comes down. Hey, the pot's bubbling. Can I have a bite now? A bite now? Settle down there, you cottonhead. Did you not ever cook supper back home? Jesus. Wait inside the tent. Once the meat's done, give me a hand in bringing it over. She seems to be in a better mood. Yeah, but I'm sure she's still grieving. It's a good thing you killed her heart. It's a good thing you killed her heart for Dublin, at the very least. You killed her heart for Dublin. What do they mean by that? Her desire to go to Dublin? It's a good thing you killed her heart for Dublin. At the very least. Interest? Passion? Her admiration for them. Okay, so interest, admiration, passion, those can all kind of go together, I guess. You knew? And I imagine with you here, they won't stray onto the wrong path. Though it'll be hard for you to keep walking with them, Draco. I'm not wrong when it comes to these things. Don't be daft. I'm trying to make sure I'm not like forgetting anything, because that I shouldn't have been stuck on that. Don't be daft, Virgil. You played King Galil's warrior in last year's play. 3 times you fell with mortal wounds. 3 times you had to clamber back up. Your arms and legs were all bruised by the end. Then I'll make him invincible this year. Every year, King Galil loses in battle. Gastrel dies at the bottom of the castle. Other than costumes, we never try anything new. Hey Selman, come here. Have a seat. I've been thinking you could take on the role of King Galil's left-hand man, the general this year. Yeah, you're a bit young, but there's not one of us with more fire in their belly than you. What? You're only saying that because you saw the pot she's bringing over. Look, she doesn't want to. No, what are you talking about? I don't know who that is. Don't they put on these plays every summer over by yours? We're trying to sort out who will be playing which role. Is that where someone calls herself the goddess of the river and splashes the audience at the end? The whole thing? I've seen it, but I'm not interested. Not unless I'm playing her. That's her mourning the dead soldiers. Her lines are harder to remember than any other role. Oh? We might not finish building the theater before the end of summer, though. You could have till next year to prepare. Right. Who knows? Looks like you still want to go after Dublin. Of course. You think I'm just going to give up like the rest of you? I've made my decision after talking to Reed that day. I still believe it. Dublin's dream can be realized and someone has to realize it. Okay, she definitely didn't kill the passion there. What is it you want to find out from me? I have nothing to ask. I've seen what you've done for myself. I trust the judgments I make seeing what I trust the judgments I make seeing what I do, and I trust Rhodes Island's judgment. But right now, in the eyes of most Victorians, there's only one Draco still alive. Dublin's Red Dragon, the descendant of the Tarn King. More than enough to fill the dukes with their sinister ambitions and the nobles with anxiety. It must be difficult for you. Does she know my identity then? Bagpipe? She's actually very smart and attentive, but there's a great deal she doesn't like to think negatively about, especially not friends she approves of. If we continue our journey together, that's something that both of you and her will have to face eventually. Are you advising me to leave as soon as I can? What's done can't be undone. You can't run from the responsibilities you have to bear. But I think that to some people, whether you're a Draco or not, doesn't actually matter so much. By the tender stream that brushes on and through the upland grass. They keep like taunting me to try and sing these. No. We make a toast to those of us not here to raise their glass. Someone singing. It's probably Fergal. Okay, I see what you guys are sending me. I'll take a look at it afterwards. It's probably Fergal. Is this Taran? Yes, it sounds like it's about wine and the uplands in summer. I've never heard it before, but it's beautiful. Bid flap your wings to wake by night. We fall upon the bays. Bear off the news we gather round, along and with the waves. They're also happy, I can tell. But all they have is their tents and fire. Then I'm sure they'll be even happier when they have their houses and farmland. Let's head inside. Tone non-existing. I am not singing that. Chin Chin, you're finally back. Here, look at this. Mr. Otterun can whistle with a blade of grass. Whistle sharply. My pitch can be pretty off. My da was really good at it though. I picked up a bit here and there from him. Oh, you don't mind if I sing along a little, do you? Go ahead, it's our drinking song. Only thing I'll take offense to is an empty bottle. What's the lyrics then? Is it okay if I sing in Victorian? Let me fetch someone else. You just listen to them. Fan, you're up. Oh, okay. Ever does this land well with tears, yet we drink only of bygones do it and dews and flame. Jesus Christ. Ever does this land well with tears, yet we drink only of bygones, dews and flames. By winding lane that blooms with rose and bellflower on the loom. You're out of tune. That's terrible. Shut up. Not like you're any better. Sharp whistle. I'm begging you, enough of that noise. You got some bloody novel way of arguing. Oi, no throwing stones either. What if we actually got hit there? Wow, that bread smells good. You can have half. Oh, ta. What does that mean? Here, Chin Chin, you can have a bite. Come on, just one. Lush, isn't it? I wonder what herbs they're using. Can't tell. And you spent ages back in Yan. What did your taste buds get more fussy or just duller a bit? I need to slow down because it's fucking me up. What do you think? We Lungmanites brew our tea in the summer with 24 kinds of medicinal herbs. Really? Oh, you're pulling my leg again, aren't you? I'm not. Are you enjoying yourself, Reed? This is how their lives could have been all along. A bit better than this too, of course. You gave them their lives back. Reed, you know Taran. No excuses from you. Sing. Sing! Fare on and long, you traveler, but to where do you now roam? Oh, I thought it froze. I was about to say, oh no. The transport will leave clear tracks in the mud. Should we take a detour? No need. We'll head straight to our destination. Good stuff. And you, Morin? Miss Morin, what are you doing sitting so far off? Reed's told you a million times it's okay. She's right. Come on. Wandering bard of the Glen of Kamai. Sing. Oh, mists that shroud the valley. Hide her figure wearing far. Well, gosh, I think I heard this beautiful singing years ago. I'm sure you have. Right you are. I remember taking my sister around. She wasn't so sick that she couldn't walk yet. We were stood on the stone bridge, listening for a good while. There must be more bridges like that, right? With just how far the Kamai flows? Bid breezes past the rugged line. Bring the civilians under control first, but don't let any of them get hurt. Our target possesses excellent military accomplishments. Avoid direct confrontation to all possible extents. Pick me a flower for her. Are they really about to just, as soon as they start getting their passion back, their love, and just relax and start singing, are they about to pounce on them and just destroy it? Like, come on, man. Just let them have one night. Summon, look. How's this for defensive posture? Got that fucking fly. Learn from it, you. Learned it from you. So, You'll just be chasing foul beasts from now on. What'd you learn that for? Till summer dries our laughs. Do not talk to any of them. Not even a single word. Leave the rest to me. Beer bottles chill the bones with hurt. Don't forget, we need to be out of here before daybreak. We make a toast to those not here to raise their glass. Crossbows at the ready. Prepare smoke grenades. Chen is gonna detect something. The tears we cup to drink are all the same, and one my last. I'm hopping out to get some fresh air. Missed it this hour? You, what? When did you? Good evening, sir. I swear, this world is filled with dickheads, man. No! Run! They're over here too! Bloody hell. They got this whole open part surrounded, don't they? Freeze. Okay, okay, I will. But too close with your saber there. You won't slip or anything, right? Reed, help us. What do we do? Against this many, it'll be hard to force our way out. Did they just break my cocoa in half? They're acting very confident. They don't want to seize us violently. They just want to quell the resistance we put up. Not half bad, this lot. I don't get it. How'd they follow us out here? Where'd they come from? Wait, that one. I've seen him before. A couple days ago, when we ran into the Spectre Force. Which means, you lot aren't County Trent. These refugees are outside your jurisdiction. We got no authority to arrest them. We'll have to take off our gloves here if you're not going to follow the rules. The rules? That goes for you too. I see your pile driver spear missing its shells. You shouldn't have to be in a mile of the battlefield, soldier. It's not like this was meant to be a battlefield, was it? They've not even put the campfire out. Watch out. A black dagger slides forward without a sound. Its tip reflects not even the slightest bit of light, instead drawing a path of smoke. The dagger points intimidatingly at Bagpipe's throat. Through its bearer gives it no glance. Jesus Christ. Its dagger points intimidatingly at Bagpipe's throat. Through its bearer gives it no glance. His eyes have been focused squarely on Reed. Reed can clearly tell from his sharp glare that he and the army are out for her here. So they only want Reed? Isn't your pike meant to be burning with flames? I suggest you drop the feudal resistance. Make the smart choice, lay your weapons down, and hear me out. I have nothing against the Taurans, let alone any plans to retaliate against civilians. And as for steering the masses clear of ruin, you and I should be united on that front. Here's the official paperwork. What? City Council writ of investigation? The former Victorian soldier sits her weapon down. Per the county, I read two words at once. Per the Council of County Trent, Jesus Christ. Per the Council of the County Trent of this. Per the Council of the County of Trent's decision, I am here to investigate an overlooked, puzzling aspect of the arson cases. I have no other choice, correct? What are you doing? Quiet down. You twisted your tongue pretty bad. Shut the fuck up. This is terrible. Always thought I should at least get my will in order, you know? Before I finally meet my maker. If you ask me, should have written it up long ago. I did right after we first made it out, but I tore it up. I've been so happy these past 2 days, I really regret that now. Oh, shut up, Fion. We're not done for yet. They got us all tied up and gagged, and everything we had to fight with got taken away. What else are we gonna do other than wait to die? Interrogation? Terrifying word. How many Tarans do we know that made it alive out of an interrogation? And who knows what they're prying out of a woman as kind as Reed? We all know each other, like family we are. But we don't know Reed from a bar of soap. Don't know where she came from. Don't know what she was doing before. But is she an enemy to you now? No, that's not what I meant. Selman, you can't just make someone not be afraid to die. We can still see the fire from here. How long's it been since we last had the light of fire on a cold, dark night? Really thought I managed to escape. I did. You even came about borrowing some stuff to rustle up some money. Didn't I say I'd make you some smoked fowl to sell? Enough. We need to think of something. Figure the situation out. What? Figure this out? And what good is that gonna do? I'm fed up of this. That's all. I hate listening to how much you just sigh. Squatting about in the Taran quarter, passing by village threshing floors. It's just sighs everywhere. I'm sick of it. Enough. Save it. Don't ask me how. I've always managed to find a way out. I'll draw the attention of these guards. Whatever you're going to do, figure it out yourself. You can ease yourself a little, Reed. We're just having an ordinary chat. We have a warm fire and we can hear the fowls chirp in the night. Surely you'd agree. This is a much more comfortable environment for conversation than a full-fledged interrogation room would be. No comment? That's your choice? I won't give you trouble for it. Perhaps the nearby barracks disrespect has given you cause for alarm. Allow me to apologize in their stead. Are you here to investigate Dublin? None of the people here have anything to do with them. You needn't explain. As you'd expect, I already have a good grasp of the situation. A singular attack has indeed spurred a minor region's barracks to take undue action against approximately a dozen Tarans, going so far as to accuse them of being part of Dublin's insurrectionist forces. But in the company of all else contained in this very, very heavy dossier, their mistakes aren't worthy of mention. Of course, their situation is a little different compared to everyone else's. But I believe I can do something to help you break free from these troubles. After all, no stretch of your escape can have been easy. No stretch of your escape could have been easy. If it wasn't for such harsh decrees, they would have never needed to run. No, please, this is a chat between the two of us, and I'm hoping you'll tell me about yourself. About the escape you began long prior to this one. I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm asking you about your past identity. There are no records of any kind on you. No medical records, no nomadic city immigration records, no tax records, nothing. We Tarans are driven out wherever we go. It's not strange that you don't see me in Victoria's records. Then what about the unrest in County Hillock last autumn? Were you there? And what about County Peninsula's attack last May? I'm asking you and you alone. Madam, if one does not tell anyone their birthday, where they are from, or who they are, wouldn't you say they're just like a shadow? Oh God, they're after her overdue taxes. Hey guys, pay your taxes. They come after you. You see how they're doing Reed? Oh yeah, they came after her. Everyone around her got the smoke too. Chin, I reckon you've already figured out who these men are. Yeah, the ones that just fought us are no normal soldiers. Interrogating on the spot is very unique for a procedure too. Plus, their leader knows quite a lot. That's why he's so courteous towards us, and me in particular. Right, I was just thinking, they're letting us stand here and wait, only keeping a couple men on watch. But the Tarans all have to have their hands bound. It's not fair. Still, how do you figure out who you are? I didn't expect the intelligence service to work on this case. The intelligence service? Why would they be looking for Reed? Her background must be an unusual one, and that's why she insisted on acting alone. She didn't want to drag anyone into this mess. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Are they actually going to talk, to a Taran? They won't rough her up or threaten her into saying something against her will? Keep your voice down. I remember what you wrote in your report on County Hillock. Right. He's got his writ from the city council, and he says he'll keep the pace, and he has nothing against Tarans, but no, I should trust more. He's still an arm of the city council. He's not here to mess things up. Most people can't withstand the pressure of interrogations, though. Do you remember how we did things back in school when we partnered up? Oh, your hand signal. I do. I remember. That's the ones we communicated with. The time we snatched those hazardous Originium products. Good thing you remember. It doesn't matter what Reed's background is. If she does end up as someone's pawn, that's gonna send ripples through the status quo. Yeah, it'll be a nightmare on her as well. I mean, she's always seemed like she's been trying to shake herself of something. I hear you loud and clear, Chin. We'll bring her back to Rhodes Island. Ayo, Comey, your man is here. Deary, what the fuck? Deary, I'm such an idiot. Deary, what pristinely clear tricks? It seems your opponent is extending you an invitation again. Oh, please, less ridicule. And unfortunately, I'm afraid invitation is an overstatement this time. He doesn't even so much as care about what dance his guest intends on. We're making our positions plenty clear just by showing our faces. Dublin will rescue our poor Loshini. It's Lakshini, right? Well, how do you say her name? Our poor Lakshini. Expose her identity and, in the end, testify as to where I really stand. And he knows. I have to wade in, so the other Draco of Tara doesn't land in his Duke's hands and lessen the leader's influence as a Draco herself. Lakshini. You're gonna say lotion, weren't you? Shut up. Lakshini. Okay. And he knows. I have to wade in so the other Draco of Tara doesn't land in his Duke's hands and lessen the leader's influence as a Draco as well. No matter, I should wipe his ambitions clean. The foul beasts have stopped calling. Do you understand what that means? That's fine. Why don't we start with accounts of your recent incidents? You haven't caused serious injury to anyone. Even the arson at the barracks resulted in no deaths nor casualties, with only some supplies lost to fire. Most Tarans are driven by their hatred of the Victorians to commit graver crimes. Your methods, in contrast, have been very mild. Some witnesses have even attested to how you tried to fend them off of the Dublin soldiers. Do you admit to this? I can only admit I by no means wish to harm others. Good, I can believe that. You have a fair conscience in you. Now, if we can return our attention to the quieted foul beasts. It seems your Dublin friends are here to save you. What the fuck was that? Quiet did. It fixed it. Yeah, it says that's not even a fucking... I'm just gonna put that as a mistake. I thought I was fucking crazy, but it corrected it twice. No, I can't go back. Go back. Oh, you mean back to your life as a shadow? Back to the kind of life surrounded by smoldering corpses? Where the ashes of the dead coat the city streets? To someone blessed with a conscience, it must have been a very painful life. But it so happens you have a chance right now. You can make your own decisions. Accept our protection. Your past crimes will be looked into no further. I will never. She must run. Run from the watchful eyes of all. How far must she go before she finally run away? Now, hey, sorry, but you want to try on my fort cracker for size again? My fort cracker, what the fuck? Brandishing her piledriver spear, Bagpipe's gaze is away from the tent. Behind her stands Chin, and Chin's eyes, however, widen for an instant. With not a sound, the tent over the interrogation turns to ashes. A beam of flames bolts through this dark night, to then immediately vanish without a trace. I might be able to finish this today. I know what you're thinking, but none of your caterwauling will distract us. Really? Sounds to me like they're putting up a fight over on their end. Sure you shouldn't give them a hand? Quiet. You got some balls to be giving me lip, Vissy. Vissy? Vissy? Like Victorian? Is that another rude way to call her a Victorian? I'm just gonna assume that's what that means. Quiet or I'll split your skull open. You Victorians, what gives you the right? Don't oversell yourself, Taran. I've no prejudice or hate against your lot. At most, I think you're just sad. You're a political force to be used. A piece on the Duke's board. We've been as friendly as we can to you, since that's just common courtesy. But you should know, a band of refugees dying here won't be skin off our backs. Have we got orders? If they want backup, we'll do as the captain told us and deal with the ones here first. She's calling him a Vicky. She said that word before. A Vissy. Yeah, I don't remember if I'm trying to remember if that's like a disrespectful way of saying Victorian. Short for Victorian. It's like Vicky. Oh, okay. Okay. It is. Okay. By the way, Chad, is Taran supposed to be Irish or Scottish equivalent? I'll let Chad answer that because I don't know. Tarn fleeting. Target fleeting. Inbound towards Team 1. Teams 1 and 2 continue the pursuit. All other units retreat. Give them the opportunity to regroup we'll take them in all at once. It's like saying Brit, I guess. But that's not rude, is it? Reed, how'd you shake that investigator? Chin Chin and I were just going to rescue you. Hey, come on. Tara to Reed, let's go. There are fewer this way. Let's take this chance and break through. Where are the others? Are they still by the forest? I think so. We'll find a way out first, then we can save them. Crossbowmen. You thought you could waltz on out of here? These crossbowmen didn't attack before. Some of them are lying in ambush. There's no telling how many of them we're dealing with. They must think really highly of us to greet us with so many elite troops. Doesn't matter how many of them we're dealing with. We've got no choice but to fight past them one by one. No, wait, Bagpipe. We aren't the only ones they're targeting. You're right. They're reorganizing their forces. In which case, they're very quick at it. Must have planned this in advance. The opening they're giving us may well be intentional. Would anyone more really come out to these barrens though? Hostile sighted. Prepare grenades. Alert the decoy team. Guess what's the capital of Ireland? I suppose it's rude based on what context they use it for. It's kind of like saying you Americans. I guess I see what you're saying. Anything can be used in a negative context, I guess. I guess I see what you're saying. The squadron emerges from the dark, like the ghosts that appeared on County Hillock's streets. Bagpipe's grip tightens on her fort cracker. Dublin? We've confirmed the enemy's commander's identity. That's exactly who you said it would be. The Red Steel Guard captain. He came to rescue the Draco as a Dublin member, just as I thought. This might turn into an open confrontation between two dukes. The Iron Duke is seeking to turn County Trent into a battlefield. They won't act too rashly just yet. Let's just keep waiting for the most opportune moment. Target sighted. Target sighted. Prioritize capture. Out of the way. Your weapon. You're a Victorian soldier? She's got a Victorian soldier by her side. Huh? Is that so strange? There are Victorian soldiers everywhere. Split the three of them apart. Don't waste time on anyone who isn't the target. You've secured the target. Team 3, evacuate with the target. Target, you mean Reed? Oh yeah. Long time no see, Lakshmi. Say, we're old friends, aren't we? Don't be too nervous now. And no getting worked up either. Such a touching reunion. I can't imagine you'd approve of greeting your old friend with violence, huh? It really is such a shame, you know. You were always open to leave. In fact, the leaders acquiesced to your little runaway act. Are you taking me back? I can't go back. There's no place for me there anymore. No, there never was any place for me. No, I understand. I'm not fond of your status as a shadow. I'm trusting of the men recruited by their own lives. But where else could you go, if not Dublin? Sorry, I'm just taking it all in. Where would you make your home as a Draco? Lakshmi. Oh, poor Lakshmi. To tell the truth, I have some genuine sympathy for you. You see, you only ever spare a few words for me when it comes to all that fictional poetry, all that made-up flowery language. It makes us feel like we really are old friends. If you had your own life to live, you'd be roaming the ancient moors like the bards do, or willing to day away reading, poised up in a nice little hut, making a living for yourself by writing copies. Wonderful, wonderful dreams, I could say that. So living aboard the ship must have been oh so satisfying for you. Why didn't you keep laying low, I wonder? The leader knows, doesn't she? In County Hillock, so many innocent civilians killed in the scheming and the plotting. She knew for the longest time, didn't she? Well, you know her best. Why double check with me? If they hadn't perished in County Hillock's melee, the leader would have done it. The leader would have done it herself. Truly a series of shames. The elocutionist, why do they keep on using that one? And his merry men went about County Hillock following their orders instead of getting up to their little tricks. They could have lived out a few more days by the leader's side. Mandragora had done what she was told in Londinium and brought the spy back. She wouldn't have needed to die that horrible death down in the sewers. And if you just kept on staying and hiding out of Fate's way, I wouldn't be so inclined to fetch you back for Dublin either. I have to run, but where will I go? You should feel lucky, honestly, that I found you first. I'm sparing you the time you need. If it was the Brigader who came across you, he would have murdered you in the moment you'd hesitated. No, they want me no more than a shadow. I won't live life like that again. Taking a spear to ashes has to be so much easier than tearing clean through the bodies of flesh and blood. Alright, this will keep you lot laying down. Reed, how are you? Don't look. Every time she casts her art, Reed closes her eyes, but not Bagpipe. Bagpipe sees a flame atop the apex of her spear. Right. Didn't she meet her in County Hillock? She was the Dublin caster stood under the statue in the square, staring coldly out in the burning streets at the deaths of countless people. I am having a hard time keeping up with my words, man. She trusts outcasts in Rhodes Island, and it makes her not want to believe her own impression, her sole single glance. Your Bagpipe, how's it going over there? Can you lure Dublin's side and the intelligence service muscle together? Hey, I'm on it. Ouch. You're not laying hands on Reed. Out of the way. Bitch! In the brief breath she catches between stance and attack, she reflexively looks behind herself again. A mist sweeping across her view, crossing between her and Reed. All units, use the fog as cover. Penetrate the battlefield. Originium arts, stay alert. Gather up. Reconfirm your positions. Ah, the Brigader. You're here. Yes, you have command now. She has to run. The fog is giving her a chance. She knows the strategy of turning a battle into an uncontrolled brawl well. All she has to do is take up her spear and spur on the flames. But what comes after? She is Dublin's leader. She stands for Dublin's flames. She set light into the land in swaths. She took lives upon lives. She made illusory promises, all in her own voice. She proclaimed time and again she would bring about a new age, one belonging to the Tarvins. Team 1, attack straight away. Do not be concerned about hurting the target. Dracos have excellent physical resilience, and few wounds won't kill her. She is a Draco. Her parents died on the snowiest of festival nights for this bloodline. She and her sister traveled to one city after another, living on the streets that ambitious politicians who aimed to restore the monarchy had in mind for them. She was born with her flames. Even now, her veins and organs can feel that scorching pain. Where must she run to escape from that fate? When she woke up on a sick bed aboard Rhodes Island, There she laid on the bed in red. And the books were descriptions of Victorian's exquisite peace and Tara's gentle, melodious madrigals. Yeah. For a past window, there outside, her injured allies would walk. Oh my god, I want to bang my head against this. Even when she shuts her eyes, she can see the city in ruins. She was saved, but so many others died there. Do it, Captain. Captain's given the order. Take care of them first, and then we'll deal with Dublin's lot. Don't worry, Taran. The blade works fast. Bitch. Oof, that was close. Fion, I knew it. Where'd you come from? Help me! Help! All of you who can stand, get up. They haven't bound more than our hands. They got the numbers. It's just 3 of them, and one more who's hurt. We can take them. Right. Let's do it. We ran down that Vicky patrol in the village the other day. We can more than run this lot down. Hey, Fion, how'd you slip free? I was squatting over there to check on Reed. Nobody saw me, so I sneaked a rock and cut through the rope. Just thinking about it scares me. What if I'd been just a little bit late back? Don't think about it then. Unbind me and we can help the others. I'll teach that suck-up Vicky a lesson. You're sad. We're just being used? My arse. I just know there's nothing more real than the scars on my body. All the blood and tears I've shed. It gives you any right to take the piss out of us. Captain, there's an uproar with the hostages. Did I take him out? Sorry, I can't see very well. Pretty strong there, are you? Anyone else still tied up? I'll nab Vicky's knife and cut you free. Quick, he just sent word out. Virgo, keep an ear out. See if there's any soldiers coming from that side. Fion, get here and help up anyone who's hurt. Move. Anyone who's got legs, get going. The refugee Tarans stumble frantically, running ever deeper into the woods. They fled their homeland, those marshy soils, yet none are truly sure how fast they must run to leave the flames of war and death behind them. If they can just escape this dark night, would that mean they can rebuild their homeland and free and peaceful? Boy, Fion, you know how to write. When we get out, write me a letter to send back home. Need to let them know I'm still alive. Right, I hear you. I'll do you some elderflower liquor, true to my word. Give me a good set of all the brewing stuff from the market. Right, noted. I don't even need my account book. And then all at once, they elect to stop in their tracks. Someone lightly begins to whistle. Tarans have many things they cannot put into words. When they cannot find the words to express themselves, they simply sing. Sing of glasses empty of alcohol. And loved ones who aren't there. Gentlemen, I know. I saw them fighting. Dublin's in it too. They're all looking to capture Reed. Bagpipe and Chin are helping her, but it's just the 3 of them. Will they be fine? I can smell smoke. There must still be firewood burning that way. It's so thick. We might just be able to sneak ourselves inside. Say something? Let's go. Grab the Vicky sabers and stuff. See any weapons on the way? We'll take them. Where must we go to escape from the Taran's fate? Took out those guards. Nothing to be afraid of. We're not fighting a war. We don't need them. We don't need to do them all in. We just need to rescue Reed and we're good. Morin, can you see? The fire's not bright enough. Take my hand and I'll guide you. The smoke thickens. The wave of heat inches closer. The wood's burning. Life is fading away. Never a soul has called their names. Never a soul asked them their ideals. Ask if the run they make is counter to the life they are dreaming. Jesus Christ. Never a soul. Ask them their ideals. Asked if the run they make is counter to the life they dream of living. They bound ahead for the Firelight, the one and only. Read. Are they calling to me? Hold on, let me get something to drink, chat. I'm struggling. I'm fucking struggling. Let me go get a drink. Chat amongst yourselves. Thank you, Comey. Hold on, order some nom noms real quick. Some nom noms. What will I eat? I'm not sure yet. Thinking Chick-fil-A. I just ordered bacon pancakes. Bacon no, I'm kidding. I just ordered some pancakes. All right. Let's continue, guys. Seven, 8, 9. Got 5 more. Wait a moment, Hermione. Something is unusual about the amount of stationed troops ahead of the carriageway checkpoint. You noticed. I'd coincidentally asked them to look out on the premise of possible incidents that might damage relationships between the dukes. Hence you're rounding them up before they left County Trent territory, so that your backup plan would be all that effective. Not a surprise in whole. Subordinate of Duke Wellington, commanding officer of Red Steel Guard, an identity that will cease to threaten you very soon, of course. That said, you understand the very least that any further pursuit would become a territorial dispute of Duke against Duke. Given Victoria's present situation, I can only say no one would want to see such a clash happen. My oh my, why do you never leave me any room to choose? Still, it's more than enough for me. My mission is complete as is. You own these repercussions. Your blunder caused them. You have no need to keep your bluff so dutifully? Dutifully. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Okay. I'm just stuttering over it a little bit. No, I was trying to figure out how to say it. That wasn't me not knowing what it meant. I got what it meant. I just couldn't say the fucking word. It wouldn't come out of my mouth. Oh, you guys can't hear the Google thing anymore. Whenever I got a word. I'll figure that out later. You own these repercussions. Your blunder caused them. You have no need to keep up your bluff so dutifully. Being the exposed spy you are. Really? You know? I was hoping from my heart of hearts that we'd strive in common minds to work together someday. Harmony, you've spoken enough. All forces pull back. This was a losing battle to begin with. We'll let them go. I warned you, Fisher. Once your erypathy progresses past a certain degree, the painkillers don't work anymore. He skipped over it. Wait, what? What? I skipped 7 before? Did I? I thought that's what I was just reading. Oh. I don't know what y'all talk about. Nothing happened, okay? Nothing happened. Young Bard, I cannot give you an answer. Let those who come after give it. Now, as it just so happens, I have one more matter of vital importance to relay to you all tonight. I'm afraid this will be a clan of Tarns final gathering. Well now, what are you saying, your lordship? Hasn't our cause only just began? Fret not. This is true that the cause of we Tarns to seek. I hate how they talk because I never know if I'm saying it right. It is true that the cause of we Tarns to seek who we are is fresh and anew. We will cease to exist. What will cease to exist is merely the humble little gathering that I lead as an individual. Isn't that right, my dear loyal servant? Apologies, I'm but a servant. I don't presume to understand. It's snowing heavily outside. Your body is frail. I can ready the car for you at any moment. No need. Mr. Williams, will you share a walk with me on this snow-filled day? It would be my honor. The inn I'm staying in had no firewood to begin with. There isn't much left for the snow to hinder. Really? I see. I never did prevent City Council from imposing winter taxes on the Tarn districts. Everyone deserves at least a warm fire on a chilly day like this. Maybe. Come, maybe we can chat some more about your creations, the stories you collected in these villages, and what Tara could have been. May death connect us with all legends. Quiet, did you hear those footsteps? They sound heavy. They'll be pretty tough for the soldiers. Move, this way. We'll hide in the other direction. The campfire's still burning. I could take a piece of timber as a torch. Alright, I'll go with you to fetch it in a moment. Hey Reed, you hear me? Reed, there's no response. Quick, hide over there. We'll split into 2 groups in a minute. Then look for her. Even if we can't find her, we need to find Bagpipe and Chin. You dare interfere with a military operation? Something wrong? If I can't shake you, I'll fight you. Not like I haven't scrapped with you Victorian soldiers before. Reed? Cry after cry cuts through the smoke and the mist. Reed knows the way she should go. They shouldn't be dragged into this conflict. I have to help them. Unfortunate, a few inches shy. Oh man, he's such a dickhead. I recall having reported to the leader about this, but not anyone else. You can't possibly be so naive as to think you're the only one in Dublin to form your own intelligence network. If you're to bring that puppet back, I'm afraid there is no course of action more suitable than at present than mobilizing my squadron. My, how grateful I am then. Are you seeking to supervise my work? Or is it more that you'd like to eliminate her yourself? Should she refuse her identity as a shadow, my blade would be faster than your arts. I've seen how diverse viewpoints can be in this masterless Victoria. There is no need for Dublin to continue staging such a charade. If you come to kill me, does that mean Dublin is prepared? You are the only uncertainty left. I thought that as a puppet, you would at least learn how to think, at least pretend. I thought you'd have the capacity to set your sights farther. It is disappointing, however, to see your foolish kindness. If you had followed the Spectre Force's code of operation from the start and eliminated all witnesses, things would not have taken one wrong turn after another. The situation we find ourselves in now would never have been deployed. A second wound, far from enough to stop a Draco in her tracks. But I'm sure you don't know that even though other Dublin militant is bound your way, this remains a one-sided battle. I cannot see what right you have to instigate this petty cooptitat against the leader. Hey, hello? The Taran civilians are down this direction. If Bagpipe and Reed hear their shouts, they'll definitely break through this way too. Hang in there, I'm coming. Chin, thank God someone finally responded. That was fast. Where did that come from? Oh, Chin, Superintendent Chin. Chin thrusts in the direction of the voice, only to find her blade hitting nothing but a thick fog. She feels a chill. Have you ever considered the troubles you could bring Wei Yinwu by attacking the Victorian army here? I'm doing this because I want to. What does that have to do with him? I'm simply rescuing the innocent who are dragged into this conflict. If you're going to criticize my actions from a diplomatic angle, I suggest you reflect on your own first. You may be attempting to gloss over how complicated these events truly are. That said, I still have a question for you. This time, take the time to answer them. Why did you come to Victoria? Or perhaps I should ask, who did you come to Victoria for? My upbringing, my family, and personal grudges have nothing to do with the conflict unfolding before us right now. At this moment, no matter what you suspect, I will only answer with the blade I hold in my hands. Now back off. Found you, Mr. Fisher. You don't seem to have come for peace talks. Dublin's forces are right before us. I'm sure you know who your enemy is here. Sorry, but my mission is to rescue everyone. You had your forces planted in advance, and you've got arts protection. There's no breaking through this for us if we don't get rid of the mist. You can try and stop me then. Neutralize her. Don't waste any time. Understood. If only I had some ammo on me. It's going to be a pain. It's going to be a right pain dealing with multiples at once. 2nd Tempest platoon member Fiona Young, codename Bagpipe. You read every single report. I've read every single report you submitted in County Hillock. You have my utmost respect for your actions. If at all possible, we should be joining forces, not pointing our weapons at one another. And considering you're still investigating the truth behind the County Hillock incident, we can follow standard procedure and interrogate any of all Dublin personnel we capture here. and give you any information you want. I'll pass. I'm bad at telling if someone's lying or not. And I'm not the best at interrogation either. As a show of sincerity, I can give you a single piece of information right now. The Reed Still Guard. You know who they are, don't you? Take notice of the combat style of the Dublin forces here tonight. I think invisibility improved a bit just now. I reckon keeping Iridium arcs like this going has got to take a toll, right? Not such a toll that it would affect my plan. I won't allow anyone to get in this way either. You can say that this war belongs to we. Sorry, I'm turning this light. I'm turning this light off. You can say this war belongs to we, the intelligence workers. There won't be a single misstep for me. I forgot that I was on the wrong one. I strive to ensure true war does not break out and millions continue to live in peace. No, see, sure. Missions end good or bad, but right or wrong, that's hard to judge. A rock? Oh, Mr. Fion, why'd you come all this way out here on your lonesome? It's dangerous. I don't know. I got lost in the mist. Look, I'm not joking. I mean dangerous. Hurry up and leave. I know, but I have to help. Some of them are in even greater danger. It's fine. I can handle myself. You really don't need to worry about me. I can knock out a man at a time with this hoagie. He's gonna die next. You're armed with nothing but scavenger pickings, broken swords, and dulled sabers. Who are you to stand in our way? You're out to capture our leader. Who are you to say what we can and can't do? Leader, so you really are. Working together? That's right. Why else would we come here to rescue her? She can fight and she can guide the way. When we leg it, we need her. Trying a rear ambush? Nice one, moron. No luck. I can't pierce the army with this dull knife. Hey, don't use your torch. Your limber's not even oiled. It'll go out easy. Bloody hell. All she catches sight of is the soldier's burned arm. He swings his military saber in his face, a mix of agony and anger. The saber swipes past her hand, cleaving the torch in two. The lit end falls into the mud. It goes out softly in a puff of smoke. Not bad. Now he's gonna have trouble with his blade. I'll hold on to you. How much longer you think you can hold that? You think? Don't push yourself. Don't make me laugh. So you can resist a little. What else? Summon, leave me be. I hear a few more coming this way. You hear that too, don't you? I do. Damn. Tyrants? Us? That's right. But I took these rags from someone dead. I'm not with your group. Best leave, Tyrants. Go somewhere safe. I never said I wanted to make an enemy of her. I want to correct the mistake she made, nothing more. You seek moralistic perfection in the face of war. To be the coward and hypocrite you are. Find yourself coerced again, like in Hillock, betrayed again, like in Peninsula. The blade tears the wind night asunder. The sharp clang of metal and the interrogation of the officer lunge as one at Reed. But she doesn't listen. She can hear wails of far sharper in the winds. She knows there are defenseless Tarans shedding blood in this conflict, falling right this moment. She could call out the names of each and every one of those wailing. It was but a few hours when she'd heard the voices sing the folk song of home. She simply cannot hear these cries. Have you ever asked yourself who the Tarans you're saving are? Oh, there we go. Fire. You guys watch out for Reed's original arts. She's very powerful right now, but these flames don't seem like her own. The Draco's flames are beautiful, wouldn't you agree? They do not exceed what I anticipated, Harmon. Still, we do have a poor soul right here, stupefied by the show. It's too bad, really. You don't know me yet. Just like you never got to properly know your friend next to you there. But thanks are due. I will say, for you putting up such a diligent fight against this Victorian squad, his arts are dilute enough to not impact our giving chase now. What? It's like County Hillock again. The more valiant you are, the sorrier I feel for you. The battle is over. You're free to go now. Dublin won't lay a finger on you. They could even escort you if you'd like. I'll pass. What's she saying? Batpipe, do you know her? Are we fighting her or not? No, let's go. We need to fetch Reed. You're very kind to her. Of course, I would have silenced her if it wasn't for the Taran next to her. Still, if she can make our Draco realize she has nowhere to belong but Dublin, then that's all the better. Your forces seem to have assembled towards my end now. Indeed. The poor child's fleeing northwest under our pursuit. Much further, and she'll be in the heart of Duke Wellington's domain. When she's there, everything she does will be under Dublin's thumb. So the priority right now is, shall we say, dealing with everyone who knows too much. In the unlikely event you give to send intel back, it won't be much more than what your death itself would have told them. Oh my god, I am really, really having trouble. Selman, slow down. I'm having trouble keeping up. Where are we? Must have run about 200 meters into the woods from the camp. Gave that soldier a good drubbing. Now, none of them are hounding us. We're safe here. I'll treat my injuries first. I'll head back and tell everyone to come this way and meet up with you. People with Fion's nav skills shouldn't be sticking around so long on the battlefield. Ought to be fighters like me. You're miles better at fighting than he is too. Selman? There's a huge din behind us. What happened? All I see is a faint glow. Rotten shame you don't get to see proper. It's the fire from Reed's arts, no doubt about it. Is it a fine sight? But, well, I've known all along she was capable of that. Was night always this cold out in the wilds? Suppose you're willing to light your fire. Will that make it a little warmer, a little brighter? I don't know why you're disappointed in Dublin, or why they're disappointed in you. The Tarans want to survive. They should survive. It's the simplest logic. How can any of it be a lie? Before you leave the group, I need to talk to you about the whole going to Dublin thing. You know the way, right? Morin. We'll head forward a little. It'll be safer that way. Don't be afraid. It's all muddy here. If the soldiers retreat, they won't be coming this way. Besides, the sun should almost be up. Yeah, because she... Yeah. The stuff finally shows. Moran no longer staggers, trying to keep up. Selman, are we somewhere safe now? I'm not afraid of bad news, tell me. They walk forward amongst the howl of the wind, distant explosions, and the cries. Morin tries her hardest to discern the sound of Selman. There should have been some forewarning in that moment. Selman should have stopped in her tracks and said something. At the very least, a scornful crackle at the fate of Tarans. Hold on one second, chat. Food's here. I'll eat that in a bit. Crackle at the fate of Tarns. But what Morin feels is simple. A step made. The hand in hers falls all of a sudden. And she stoops and cannot tell what she feels is thick blood or wet mud. Jeez. Jeez. All right. So who specifically died? Watch the next part. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a few bites. You know what I'm saying? We'll take a few bites and then I'm gonna let this sit on the side. Like Taco Bell? No, it's not Taco Bell. Actually, yeah, we can take a small break while I munch on this real quick, get it over with. We're on 7 after. All right. So here's the moment when I ask you guys to send me some Arknight stuff to react to take a look at that I haven't seen yet, that you think I'd be interested in. Did I see your DM? You want to talk about Reed's story? Yeah, I started to read it on stream, but I didn't read everything. I think I've seen everything. This would literally be the perfect moment to watch stuff. Well, this won't be long anyway, so I guess I can just take a small break and... Oh, the GIF? Or the GIF, whatever the fuck it's called. Alright then. Let me munch on this real quick and then we can come right back. Have I heard Echoism? That's the one with Teresa at with the image of Teresa, right? Yep, I've heard it. I don't want to do it on YouTube because I will see a spoiler somewhere. Yeah, see? I've heard it before.
Gazing through a looking.
Nice little break time with friends, you know. I was starting to stutter a lot anyway, so this will help out. So I don't have to like stop the stream and then get myself together and come back.
I won't breathe in eternity.
I can't wait to see the context for this.
Feeling close to who you are. You're just beyond my reach, a passing breeze.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. I don't want details, all right?
And your final moments
I want to know
me free.
if you were to grade this specific scene, wherever happens here, if you were to grade it in comparison to the moment where Amiya got her sword, what would you grade it? Like, how peak is it?
My ever lost forever friends. Won't you hear my echo? Reflections of my cold.
It's a 10 in comparison?
My soul. Nearer the unknown. I knew you once were real. Your spirit there's to steal.
It's a peak. It's 10 in comparison.
Consciousness I feel. Gazing through a looking glass to a new reality. Ribbon tied by fate leaves a trail. Is it peaceful there beyond the veil? Won't you hear
They're both cinema for two different reasons.
reflections of my cold?
Okay, so this one's emotional. The other one was like intense. Got it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so close.
I knew you once were real. Your spirit there's to steal. Conflicted, twisting consciousness I feel.
I'm not ready either.
Echoes lost and I'm still here. Sometimes fate is less than clear.
I really can't wait to get to that part. I really can't wait. The Babel story, though? It's peak as well? They cooking with these new chapters, huh? Is Babel just an event? It's an event like Dark Knights. Okay. Assuming I'm caught up in everything. When I don't think I've heard this one. Assuming I'm all caught up, we'll try and do Babel the moment it drops. Oh wait, no, I heard this. I heard this. I remember this drop. Cried, just like he did when with Lone Trail. I can't wait, man. I really can't. I'm pushing through all this reading because I want to make sure that I'm like ready for the good stuff when it like drops immediately. There's parts of this song I've never heard. This is fire. Chapter 14 is equal to or even better than Lone Trail. Don't tell me that. Because Lone Trail has been the peak of this entire game so far. Don't tell me that. We're gonna go back in time.
Don't hold my hand for this part. Full speed ahead.
Baki the Lone Trail hater.
Noticed right from the start. Had my head held high since it began. 'Cause I laid it out for them. Just tell me, could you get it off? In the aftermath, oh, would you leave it all out on the table now? Before the dark.
If you want to be real silly,
'Cause right before the sunrise.
watch the first ever PV and the most recent to compare the jump in quality. Is it safe to do that? The most recent one? Actually, you send me the two. You can quality check it. Make sure I'm not gonna see anything I don't need to see.
Fire in my righteous eyes.
just like that, I'm done. You're quick, I rush. I'm about to ask a really stupid question. Who the fuck was that? Granny was the welfare? Ah, okay. What was the reception of the beginning of this game when it first came out? Like, what were people like? Was anyone actually like excited to do the events and stuff? Because then we didn't know if it was going to be a good game. You think it was just meh? It was Genshin level hype when it launched? I saw no one talking about this game when it dropped. I was like excited about it because I didn't know what kind of game it was just yet. The moment I saw the chibis, I remember going, oh man, like they baited me with the art. I remember that feeling of being so sad. Yeah, the quality difference. They have a style now. They have a style now. See, Nymph, despite her looking like she could be a happy character, she gives me this Victorian, like dark ambiance type feel. Maybe it's all the red. Maybe it's all the red on her. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a pickup right when she drops. Yeah. Yep. Her too. When I saw this the first time, it just throws me off. I'm not going to hold you. For some reason, I thought Reed was going to be thicker. I don't know why. But I have no problem with it. Only her tail needs to be girthy. That's crazy, man. Wait. I saw something worth watching. I'm telling you, if I ever get to go to one of these events in China, if I ever get lucky enough to go to one of these, and W is one of the main characters in the thing, oh my God. I'll be screaming like a little girl. I don't know, man. I don't know. You went to this year's? Hey, man. UD's been here? Yeah, I know he's been there. The dude is like all over the place. Go with UD? Man. I'm going to say this, and I mean nothing by it. I'm broke as fuck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to go to China. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to go to China. So that doesn't happen. Like the China thing, that's maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right. So now we can go back to doing this story. Out of an 8, my energy has been replenished. All right. Yeah, UD has got it in the bag. That's subathon, bro. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Okay, we're on 7 after, right? I want to pester you with it. Did you see the new DM or no? Yeah, I told you I saw it earlier. I even said it's the... Like, I literally have you up on my other screen. But I didn't finish this. I didn't finish this part. All right. Yeah, this is it's really cool that I thought it was just fire though. I really thought all this time it was just fire. That is so fucking cool. In fact, before we do
There
this...
is still much we can do, Doctor.
Here. Already. Stop teasing me with that skin. I want it so bad.
In my spare time, I still like prose and poetry, both reading and writing. And I like to hear others sing. I know a few folk songs. Very pretty ones. But no record has been made of them. Doctor, have you ever heard how the stems of reeds can be used as whistles? Yes. The reeds that would burn away the brush of a flame.
Give me a second, chat. You guys just reminded me of something. You guys just reminded me to do something. Shut up. Oh, this emulator also allows me to do all the stuff like it's my phone. Oh shit, it's asking for my password. I don't remember my password. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I was just gonna get the skin. It's not too crazy. I have the money, Baki. It's just $15. I'll make sure this goes to the Reed Fund, okay? I'll make sure this goes to the Reed Fund. Next time I go live with this game, all right, you'll see her skin on her. Why are you guys thumbing up this shit? You guys are so funny. Don't enable him. Oh my god. You'll see the skin on her next time I go live with the game. I promise, okay? Chill. And don't get Comey started. Please don't get Comey started. For some reason, I thought for some reason I thought Comey was chilling, and like she was. You guys are so true. We need to fund chaotic concert funds. See, that's different. I'll accept something like that because, you know, your boy can't make it all the way out to China and still be able to survive out here in these streets, okay? But a skin? A skin? Like, okay, chill. Chill. All right, wait a moment, Harmony. Something is unusual about the amount of... Okay, this is the one that I read earlier. Something is unusual about the amount of stationed troops ahead at the carriageway checkpoint. You noticed. The concert ain't happening yet, Comey. It's... That wasn't a signal. That wasn't a signal for now. There's nothing happening. You done? Okay, we're gonna continue. Thank you, Comey, for the 10 gifted. And if you got your gifted membership, please thank Comey. Comey, chill. There's nothing going on right now. All right? Hey, Christmas. Go sleepy bye. VOD will be here. Don't challenge the girl. I'm not challenging her. She got money. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not challenging her. We know she got money. I'm telling her to chill. Everybody say bye, Christmas. Night. Keep an eye on Hermione's face for this part. It's funny. All right, Comey, chill, for real. It's like, chill. There's no reason for you to do this right now. I appreciate it. Chill. All right, that's 17. Hold on. Is that all you? I think it's all her. All 17. And then we got 32 for 32. Chill. All right, we're good. We're good for now. No, because banning her ain't gonna stop her from donating. Like, okay, I'm gonna continue now. All right, I'm gonna continue now. I need you to chill, Comey. All right. I know you need a place to spend the money, and my ass is broke. I welcome it, but not right now. Okay. Not right now. I need to finish this. So you notice I had coincidentally asked them to look out on the premise of possible incidents that might damage relationships between the dukes. Hence you're rounding them up before they left County Trent territory. So, oh wait, that makes sense now. They did it while they were still in. Okay, so that your backup plan would be all effective, not a surprise in whole. Subordinate of Duke Wellington, commanding officer of Red Steel Guard, an identity that will cease to threaten you very soon, of course. That said, you understand at the very least that any further pursuit I forgot to full screen my chat over here. so I can still see when you say something. That said, you understand at the very least that any further pursuit would become a territorial dispute of Duke against Duke. Given Victoria's present situation, I can only say no one would want to see such a clash happen. Oh my, oh my. Why do you never leave me any room to choose? Still, it's more than enough for me. My mission is complete as is. You own these repercussions. Your blunder caused them. You have no need to keep your bluff up so dutifully. Being the exposed spy you are. Really, you know, I was hoping from my heart of hearts that we'd strive in common minds to work together someday. Hermione, you've spoken enough. The definition of shut the fuck up. Is she sweating? Is she sweating? All forces, pull back. This was a losing battle to begin with. Let them all go. I warned you, Fisher. I warned you, Fisher. Once your erypathy progresses past a certain degree, the painkillers don't work anymore. You're in this state because of your own extended use of arts. I'm patiently aware. Alright, I apologize if I went too far. No, I was just thinking. I didn't expect the vulnerable Duke of Castor would send a Trilby Asher here. I haven't even a clue at which point the Duke's emissary replaced my men. Is that like when all of the Dublin officers came in? Like, is that what they're talking about? Phew, did we make it out? Yeah, I don't see anyone giving chase. Let's stop here and check on everyone's injuries. Best to take care of them ASAP. We lost some of our companions. We'll wait here a moment. Some of them got lost in the smoke. Maybe they're still hiding in the woods. Trilby Ashers are something you haven't seen yet. Just know they're a big deal. Oh, okay. During the all-out brawl, there was someone in Fisher's group disguised. Yeah, and that's what they mean, right? That's where all the people that were dressed up in Dublin outfits came from, right? From the person that was disguised? Or are they referencing something else? You told them you were headed in this direction. If they still remember, they'll come looking. We'll only be stopped for a short while here. It'll be daybreak soon. I won't delay your travels. You can all set your weapons down and rest for the moment. Bagpipe? Oh, damn. That look on her fucking face. So you were that caster in County Hillock. You were the one controlling that fire. I recognize your arts. You turned an entire street to ashes. You had outcasts sacrifice herself for you. You're the leader of Dublin, aren't you? Everyone looks at her, awaiting a response. She's been asked this question many times in the past. Each time she's tried so hard just to hold back the urge to shake her head. But now she remembers the feel of the hay and the taste of the evening breeze. She remembers the campfire flickering in front of the tents, how it was all its own, nothing like that fire that danced at her spear's tip. She remembers the thick smoke afar that has yet to clear, and the shouts and cries of unrelenting, almost still echoing. Here, she no longer wants to shake her head. They really did that zoom out without any text, just to like let the moment set in. I am. In County Hillock, I hoped that through death I'd forever escape my identity. That's why I didn't hide when the Originium bombs came falling. Since being rescued by Rhodes Island, I've tried for the sake of my own fate to recover something. That's why I came on this journey, in an attempt to heal some of the scars left by the violence of Dublin. Yeah, I like this image. It shows so much fucking passion right here. Like there's so much going on here. Like I don't recall many opportunities for Bagpipe to be this angry, right? She's been like kind of angry a little bit, but she hasn't been like this. Like she looks mad, man. But right this moment, this is my only answer to your question. I am. The people who died because of Dublin, the Tarns, didn't Dublin deceive them? I would have once said that their lives were no more than fuel for Dublin's fire. That was for the greater good, to rebel against the injustice of all Tarns. All Tarns face. The fire must burn hot and bright. But after, Outcast saved me, and I retraced the paths I walked. I haven't been able to say that anymore. In reality, some of those deaths had to have been avoidable. I cannot say that every sacrifice was a martyr for Dublin's cause. The Tarns are all people, each of them living, each of them alive. I remember the mistakes Dublin made, especially the ones by my own hands. I make no attempt to conceal these ugly scars. There's also the Red Steel Guard, the Dublin soldiers trying to take you away here. They're the Duke of Wellington's men. Are you just the Duke's private army? No. Dublin is manipulated by no power, nor should we be. If anything, it'll be the Tarns who want a peaceful home and land they could walk freely, one and all. But you're terrified of Dublin. If Dublin truly is what you say, if it fights for the Tarns, then what is it you're scared of? What am I scared of? Your imagination of Dublin is all well and good, but the fact is, it's filled to the brim with rioters, conspirators, people you can't hold control over. They even threw you, of all people, away for dead, didn't they? I won't deny that what many see in Dublin's Firelight is not a path for the Tarns, but their own future. I'm sure that as Victorians laid each brick and stone to build their homeland, they wouldn't have thought it was for Victoria as a whole either. But in the end, the Victorians have a homeland. They can build and tend to their lands in peace. Yet, when the Tarns want to live, they bleed rivers for it. I don't want to see anyone bleeding. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the bleeding. I'm afraid of death. That's why I always wanted to hide. Unthinking, unfeeling, just like a shadow. But does that make things good enough? Why is blood still shed where I cannot see? Read, Bagpipe, you've been asking me time and again where I'm taking these Tarns. Let me ask you now, is Dublin's dream still an unachievable one? Bagpipe rarely ever feels disappointment. It's crossed her mind how her reports will never make it to the right person, and how her friends in arms died meaningless deaths in conflicts long premeditated. It's crossed her mind, should she ever come across Dublin again, how she dismantle their plot and protect the city citizenry within their grasp. But now, she sees how the County Hillock incident was no more than two dukes testing one another, and she sees how lost and stricken the eyes of the Tarns are. There behind Reed, emerging from the flames of war. She can't say for sure who it is she's disappointed in. She doesn't know if she can still get any answers from Reed, for much the same reason she can't give Reed's questions any reply. Let's go, Chen. Huh? My mission is to investigate the truth behind Dublin. Now I've heard it from Dublin's leader herself. And from what sounds like, Operator Reed won't be coming back with us to Rhodes Island for the moment. She got her own business to take care of, and so do we. All right. Oh yeah, she's not happy. Bagpipe? Fionn? This is for you. A radio? You'll be making through the Barrens, won't you? Take this radio with you. You might catch some useful news. You don't need it anymore? The news is always the same old for the Taurans, isn't it? Bagpipe. We really are thankful for you, Chin, and the Rhodes Island. Thank you for the tent and assistance along the way. And well, farewell. Slanlit. I don't know. The old radio buzzes in Bagpipe's hands. Unconsciously, her grip relaxes ever so slightly. Irish goodbye, I think. Okay. Take care. Jeez, man. Carry on. Virgil. You and me. Just the 8 of us left now. I suppose it's easier to run with fewer of us. Please check for me if there's any more clean gauze in the box. Okay. Here. I'll remove your gauze on your wound now. This will hurt. Hey, Fionn. Not so afraid of blood no more? Huh? Oh, no. Yeah, I've seen so much blood lately. Pointless being scared anymore. Say, Reed, is Bagpipe just going now? Aren't you two friends? Perhaps come a day we will be, but not for now. I suppose. Damn. She knows. She saw that intensity in her eyes. She knows that Bagpipe's whole viewpoint of her has just changed. I was just thinking, I know we're bound to go our separate ways, but you should have had a proper goodbye with them. Everyone should have a proper goodbye. Hey, it's Moran. You see Moran, eyes grasping on the faint light of daybreak, limping in their direction. Held tight in her grip is a broken sword and a blood-soaked bandana. Is that Selman's? Moran, what happened to her? Shakes head in silence. I'm sorry. I know you can't have seen. Far away in the woods, remnant fumes of flames of war still rise gently in the sky. All those who did not come back now lay in the woods, just as Selman does. Oh. Wait. That's who died. Oh, man. It just... Oh, man. I was so focused on my food earlier that I just didn't even realize that. Oh man, that sucks. When they described the blood and everything that was soaked on the ground, and yeah. That's sad. No one in time to see them in their final moments. The survivors stare in silence at the drifting smoke. They all just don't know which way to go. The Scantana Fields, in Hillock, in Oak Grove. She has seen fire, great and profuse. Be it anywhere, there are those who scheme of war and disaster, vying for power and prestige. She has seen the ordinary soul struggling amidst it all, only to die without a rhyme or reason. She raises her hand, and from Draco's flame, a faintest flower is born. The feel of holding a flame still makes her tremble, pains her insides to no end. but no more does she shut her eyes. For all those who put themselves up from this land of mud, and the flower floats down and sinks into the wetlands, dare to wither without a sound in the mire. Okay, we got 4 left. This one's an interlude to something. Oh, it's the story node. Okay. Hermione's status as a spy has been confirmed, but the intelligence personnel she planted have all evacuated in advance under her cover. The infected is indeed another Draco. Where she's headed is within our grasp. As soon as you give the orders, my team will continue our pursuit. On another note, pardon me for asking, but to the one listening to this report from behind the screen, are you the head or the Duke herself? Very sharp of you. I don't remember how many years it's been since I last met a youth who could single that out. Pardon me. I'd just like to enjoy this cup of tea first. Come take a seat. No, being infected, I'm best off standing here. When you came, did you see the little theater on the street corner? Yes, I did. It wasn't open and no suspicious persons were loitering there. The theater was built by a group of self-proclaimed Tauren artists. Every night, they put on plays based on Tauren culture there. Do you need me to investigate them? No, their existence is one I much admire. As for capturing the Draco, you needn't worry. I'll have someone else take care of it. The intelligence you brought is highly valuable. Given your talents, we shouldn't be wasting your time on cleanup work. I would like to surveil the Duke of Wellington's movements from a specified location. Understood. I thank you for your appreciation. Oh, yes. As for your prior question, have you decided on your answer? Hi, Miss Messenger. How far can you deliver letters? As far as you want? Can you help me write one then? Just a word or two? I just want to let my family know I'm still alive. He said that he was going to do that earlier. I'm sure you heard the farmer just now. Caravans pass through this area regularly. They'll be one in half an hour. Follow the caravan, and if you can hide in their transports, all the better. The regions around County Oak Grove should be the Duke of Wellington's territory. He won't permit transgressions against the Taurens. You'll be in grave danger if you miss this chance. Search team will make their way here from the nearest nomadic city as quickly as they can. It won't take them even an hour. But if you can manage to make it out, you won't have to worry about your future. It's me who they're after. If they lose track of you, they won't pursue you any further. Wait, so when Bagpipe said you were Dublin's leader, that wasn't just me hearing things? Yes. If any of you still want to fight alongside Dublin, you can come with me. But Dublin's name won't shield you, and the road ahead may be much the same as what we're experiencing now. Monitored by many, continually chased. Hey, I'm back. I did what you said and talked to her. Said everyone who escaped the village will, with me, decide to settle down here. And made up a place name that didn't exist in Skithana Fields. Still, that messenger seemed like a nice lass. Though, if she's an actual messenger, not just someone here to investigate us, we'll be sending her on this trip in vain, no? I've spent most of my life in hiding. I've seen plenty of people in pursuit disguise themselves as messengers. Alright, suppose that's how it is from now on. Stop sighing so much. We need to divvy up our supplies while... we've still got the time. And if you're hurt, don't force yourself to go with Reed. We'll fight the Taurens, fight for you. No. I was thinking of something that happened in the story. I count as having fought for the Tarans. Then read a moment. Something I need to tell you. I wrote about it in my will, but well, I survived. What is it? You see, I was the one who bashed the soldier with the hoe. I'm the reason everyone has to go on the run. That night, I saw him beating the Tully's little girl. So I picked up a hoe and someone set someone set aside and beat him in the head. I'm shaking, aren't I? I really am sorry. It's been so long and I still dream about it. She was only 14. She was screaming, crying, and it got to me. I know I figured it was so dark out, no lamps allowed and all. So it didn't matter if it would have cracked his skull and shed some blood. Wouldn't have seen it no matter how bad it was. I just didn't expect to mess this up for so many people. Afterwards, I thought I'd go with them and try to help everyone settle down, and then I'd leave to atone for my mistakes. But some of us never even made it, in the end, to a place we could settle down. Did you make up the charge about not having your papers in order? I'm sorry. I was so worried they'd be suspicious when I wasn't on the wanted posters initially. That's why I went to the pharmacy with Fergal, and then dragged you into this mess too. Don't say that, Fionn. Don't say that, Fionn. My identity was bound to catch up with me one day. And the Taran sorrow is bound to catch up to everyone one day. All right. Hey, Moran, do you want to? What is it, Fionn? No, nothing. Here, pass me the rope. You won't get very far tying up your luggage up like that. Fine, you're the expert. So you're following Reed into the fight? Someone said I've got the strength to get a lot of things done for them, but I can't see when there's no light. That'll be hard on you. Besides, it's war we're talking about. You'll face far greater enemies than we did last night. The cannons too. War isn't like in the plays, where the heroes take the cut, bleed a drop, fall and climb back up. In real life, people die the ugliest deaths in no time. But this is the path I want to choose. I rarely ever get the chance to choose, and I want to take it. The caravan's coming. Okay, I'll negotiate with them to carry the injured. Reed, can I go? Can I leave the way I am? I believe everything is prepared. All that's left is my little sister. She is still lost at the crossroads, but she'll make the right decision in the end. Top deck of a high-speed battleship Gestro. There she is. Look at that smile on her face. It looks fucking devious. A rib taken from what was once the greatest nomadic city, furnishing with crystallization of the Victorian military's technological prowess. Most should be proud of having the privilege to board this battleship. Even across all of Terra, I doubt there exists a military machine as worthy of admiration as this. I expect no less from something. Oh, Jesus Christ. I expect no less from something bearing the name of a legendary officer under the Draco. I'm sure many have sought to track it. I'm trying to fathom where you stand. But after a 7-year journey, today's finally the day it comes to shore. How many messengers are on the way to report the news of our change of course? Duke of Castor and many others besides are paying close attention, but none of their armies will be able to interfere in time. County Oak Grove has stopped sailing and is ready to link. This is the first time in 7 years our ship comes anywhere close to a nomadic city, but there'll be little resupplying or maintenance needed while we're docking. His lordship has indicated he'll personally receive you at the dock. Those Aslan lapdogs, so hesitant, so indolent? I don't know that word, but I'm pretending like I do. Indolent. They may never even find out who the city truly belongs to until this ship has made it to County Oak Grove. And they have no idea of the fires that will rise again thence. Dublin's army, the Taurans, who thirst to be released from this injustice, have made their way here from every part of Victoria. My strategist has done very well. Has my city stopped where I hoped to? Yes. Given Terran limitations and safety considerations, this is the position closest to the ruins that the city's course can reach. What do you think, Princess Eblana? You paid those ruins a visit on your way here. Think this will suffice? It doesn't matter how highly those who clamor for the restoration of Taran culture would think of King Galil's palace. It's ultimately no more than a decaying ruin. When the time comes, the romanticist dreamers need only catch one glimpse it through the wild morning mist, and it will sink. In that what once stood atop the hills perished in catastrophe. That will do. From what I hear, once the Taran dynasty fell and the Dracos fled, the Aslans let the castle stand empty until the day catastrophe claimed it. The Tarans have all but forgotten it. The remnants of that olden dynasty were never of any intrigue to begin with. The title of King Galil was bestowed upon him by Victorian regime. It was no more than a more celebrated servant. If his crown was still extant, I would destroy it. If his throne still remained, I would render it to ashes. But the place lacks even those to speak of. Hence why young Warwick sought to rediscover Taran history, starting from the legend of King Galil. A fine thing to do, really. You mean the eulogist? Warwick, the Warwick of the Northern Front? Oh, so you knew him? I once sent an envoy to one of his parties. The battleship began its patrol night around that time. You've always been of great foresight. I'd hardly call it much of a wait. County Oak Grove, say, are you keen on seeing it for yourself? Of course. I'm very curious how it's rebuilt itself since the Great Fire. After all, I once called it home. My elder sister's spear in hand. They stand in the hallway for some time. Everyone in the manor hangs their heads in silence, trying to keep busy. The moment they see me, they revert their gaze. The teacher's health has been poor. He hasn't left his room since making his way back to a snowstorm from a family dinner. Dr. Dale readied him the mulled wine, yet hasn't been punctual in fetching the empty glass. The muted sounds of crackling wood seep through the gaps in the door. The fireplace must be a bed of warmth on this snowy night, but the flame's eerie silence much made my teeth chatter. Nonetheless, I opened the door. Jesus Christ. Now that you've convinced everyone to turn against me, why shouldn't I partake in this glass of wine? Thought you would want to know what your missteps were, such that you're holding servants that would seek help from me. That is no matter, Eblana. What is important is you can continue to hold their trust. Yes, of course. And I see you don't ask why I would agree to help them. I'm sure you know what's going to happen to the city once I'm gone. The balance of power in the nobles will be lost, and no one would dare to oppose County Philip in Parliament. Still, our own 2 junior barons will still no doubt set to work in the shadows, so as to earn the Duke of Stafford's favor. Simultaneously, The Tarans who've just rediscovered their names will lose their leader and protector. There's a read at the back. They will continue to be upheaved, trodden down by the harsh rule of law and the nobles to the point they cannot bear it. Yet if you live, all the bloodshed, the violence, the rioting would happen sooner or later. Wouldn't you say, sir? Ho ho ho. And what do you mean when that time comes? I'll reach my hand out and drag them from the ashes. For some unknown reason, a satisfied smile appears on his pale face. The unstainable Dracos, their ambitions knowing no bounds, having my life spent searching, it was not in vain. He removes his spectacles and with a slow, arduous turn, faces out through the window, out the snowstorm. That gaze, I filled it with nostalgia and earnest expectation. It's the same as on your winter night 10 years ago. The night he finished reading the legend. The night his fingers brushed across the Taran letters, exposed in gold upon the book's spine. Can I turn the music down so slightly? Yeah. I see a new age belonging to the Tarans right in front of us. Oh, Loshini, and you? I stand motionless in the doorway, reflected on the glass pane in my face, illuminated by the cold flames around us. Though filled with fear, our pitiful expectations are one and the same. Look, Shani, whose student will you be? It's a lot of reading, man. I'm trying to keep it going, but homie, all right. I cast my heart into my rhymes. That you in the DMs, that you in the dim coming times may know how my heart went with them after the red rose bothered them. I knew they wouldn't come looking for anyone under a pile of catastrophe rubble. We have that thick mist in this morning to thank. Wouldn't have made it out so easily otherwise. Ah, careful. You don't have any protective equipment. There's a risk of infection here if we get hurt. You too, moron. Iridium-rich environments are especially dangerous to the infected. Noted, I'll watch out. Is Carrie asleep? I just think she's fallen asleep, yes. It wasn't fainting. Her breathing's very calm, I can tell. Sleep will ease her pain, if only by a little. But I still worry she might not make it. If we don't stop to take care of her injuries... Actually, chat, yeah, I'm not going to force this. I am trying to force through this so I can finish it today. I'm not going to force it. We can finish this tomorrow. We're going to finish it tomorrow morning with all you guys here.
There is still much we can do, Doctor.
Alright, let me just go ahead and get this started. Check my last message, the longer one. Oh, when Reed, I thought you meant in DMs. When Reed's and Eblana's parents got killed. When Reed's and Eblana's parents got killed, this guy took them in, trying to use them for his plan for a Taran coup. He's also the guy that tells the Victorian fairy tale stories in the PV you saw. Oh.
Our eternal home we will return. Heaven's will! Apple pie!
The guy with the top hat.
これで分かったでしょ
Mirage!
This guy.
Nice, nice. I'll take a power nap over here.
This guy here, right?
Who's gonna hit the jackpot today?
All right. I don't know why reading drains me so much so quickly.
Step
I used to be able to do this so long.
Prizes for everyone.
I'm getting old, man.
いや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
Solidify.
All right, chat. Thank you guys for coming through, vibing with me. Thank you, Comey, for all those gifted memberships. And fucking Baki with your $32 donation.
戦場で旗を
I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go take a nice cold shower to wake my ass up because I got a long day. Love you guys. Thank you for coming through. Morning or night stream? Morning. It'll be the same time as this stream. We're gonna do the same thing tomorrow just to make sure everyone can make it.
武器にするんだよ
All right, you beautiful bastards. Love your faces. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves.
Yielding is not an option.
Just try me.
Enjoy my day. I'm gonna be at this computer all day. I got way too much to do.
Solidify.
We have an emulator that works. We're not gonna try and change this shit. Google Play is the vibe. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.